What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. We are doing something a little bit different today. I took a day off on a Tuesday in the middle of the week. I know, absolutely insane for teachers, especially since I have student-led conferences coming up, but we have a really good reason. We are broadcasting to you live from Portland, Oregon, and we are about to do something really dope. But before we get into that, before I tell you exactly what it is that we're doing, I want to show you some of the coolest places that Elizabeth and I love to visit when we come to Portland. Let's go.
What
are you doing now?
Getting ready to go.
We're getting ready to go. We're getting ready to go. It is an absolutely wonderful day. So excited to get out. Look at all this amazing sunshine. This deer. All right, what's the first stop?
Salt and straw.
Salt and straw. You guys are going to love this. So for those of you who have not had Salt and Straw before, Salt and Straw is probably one of the best ice cream places in the Pacific Northwest. I know that there's one in Oregon, in Portland, and then I know of two that are in Seattle, Washington, one in Capitol Hill and one in Ballard. And in my opinion, the Capitol Hill one is the best, but I haven't had the original one in Portland, so we're about to check that out to see if it actually is true that the one in Washington is better than the original. Let's go check it out.
Okay, I literally can't figure this out.
Elizabeth 0, Jacket 1. Now, one thing that I really wanted to talk about with you guys while we're heading over to this ice cream place is do not be afraid to take your days off. As a teacher, you work hard. You need to do what you need to do to make sure that you are mentally ready and prepared to get your job done. So, if you want to go get ice cream on a Tuesday, go get ice cream on a Tuesday. As you can tell, I'm not an expert at all of this vlogging nonsense yet. So like I was saying before we got this delicious ice cream, you really have to be okay with taking days off, especially in the middle of the week. Especially for something that's huge, like what we're about to go do. Still not gonna reveal that to you quite yet. But you really wanna make sure that you are taking your time, because you're not gonna get some kind of crazy badge of honor, some special award for not taking your wellness time. That time is for you to be well. And you know what makes me well? Going down to another city on a beautiful sunny Tuesday and getting ice cream with my fiance. I crushed it. She still has some to go. What do you think's up those stairs?
Probably somebody's home.
I'm tempted to go look.
Don't do it.
What you guys were just looking at right behind us is the entrance to the Japanese garden. We were under the impression that it's free, but it's not. So we might come back tomorrow because it closes in like an hour and the sun is going down. But for right now, what is cool is that they have a rose garden, the International Rose Garden, which is just as dope, down this little pathway here. So let's go check that out.
No roses.
So as you can see, the roses have yet to bloom. So that is a little bit disappointing. So what can you do? We'll be back in the summer when it's nice and warm and we can see some beautiful roses. But for right now, we're just enjoying this, you know, these beautiful dirt plots. So, you know, you might be thinking to yourself, well, what do I do? How do I take care of myself? What should I be doing when I take a day off? Because taking a day off, I don't personally really like to waste it on just sitting around in the house watching Netflix, though those days are super important. But there are a few things specifically that I really love to do on my days off. And the first one is being in nature. There's something just for me personally about being outdoors that gives me so much more energy. That's why I try my best to go camping at least once a month during the school year, because when I come back, I feel so much more ready to teach and so ready to hang out with my students and to show them so much about the world. And it just gives me so much life. And so coming to places like the Rose Garden and the Japanese gardens tomorrow, those do it for me, especially when I might not have the time to go camping like this week because we've got student-led conferences coming up. I couldn't get the robin. So they may not be roses, but these flowers, what are these flowers called?
Daffodils.
Daffodils. Beautiful daffodils. We found something pretty cool that I want to show y'all, and we are almost there. Or at least I think it's pretty cool. You might not think it's cool. I'm glad I wore boots out here. Be careful. So it looks like we found a little amphitheater. If you guys are familiar with Portland, let me know if this is something that you guys go to. And that reminds me, Elizabeth has been getting on to me about saying you guys, and I can definitely see why. It is something that has worked its way into my vernacular, and it's been there ever since I was a kid, but I'm not just talking to guys here, so please call me out in the comments whenever I say you guys. I'm gonna try to start saying stuff like you all, or everyone, or just y'all, because I'm Southern and from Mississippi, and that feels good to me. She found her way back. The second thing that I recommend to do on your day off is splurge. Spend a little money and do something that you know is gonna bring you a lot of joy. Your time is incredibly valuable and it's something that you're never gonna get back, so why not use a little bit of your resources to do something really cool? Which is what we are about to do. I think it's finally time to tell you guys that we got lucky enough to get tickets to see Michelle Obama on her book tour for Becoming. If you haven't read the book, it is absolutely amazing. I've only listened to a little bit of the audiobook, but Elizabeth read the entire thing and she absolutely loved it. So for her birthday, we got her tickets to go see Michelle Obama, and I'm gonna go with her. And the reason that it's happening on a Tuesday is because we originally got the tickets for last month for her birthday. It was actually really cool. It worked out to be on the same exact weekend. But as those of you who live in the Pacific Northwest know, we had a little bit of a snowmageddon, snowpocalypse type situation. It was real nuts. But Michelle Obama ended up canceling and was kind enough to reschedule for today. So normally I wouldn't be taking a day off on a Tuesday. That's not something that I typically do, but I thought that this would be a good opportunity to break up my week a little bit and to get some dope content for you guys. Oh, to get some dope content for you all who have never been to Portland, Oregon. I promise that I'm gonna try my best to do better. Y'all, not you guys. Let's go see the next thing. Don't hurt yourself. She is so fast. That is something that I will just never do up a flight of stairs. Oh my goodness. Well, I almost just bit it. I'm telling you to be careful and I'm the one that needs to be careful. You found some? Oh, look at that. I should probably focus on it. And the third and final thing for this little bit about what you can do on your day off is your art. Now, for me, that's videography. Whenever I take a day off or whenever I travel to a new city, I try to find a way to incorporate, getting better at some aspect of video. For example, what we're doing today is a travel vlog or some semblance of a travel vlog. I really just want to use this as an opportunity to do something that's going to make me incredibly happy. And making videos and producing content makes me incredibly happy. For you, that might be reading, it might be writing, it might be doing chalk art on the sidewalk. Whatever it might be, find the time for yourself to make it. And don't just do it on the weekends. Sometimes you need the weekends just to recoup. Make sure that you take some of that time that your district allots you and go out and do something with it to make yourself feel good. It's gonna make you a much more productive person and a much more productive educator if you take the time to do it. Would highly recommend. So if you see out there, that is the Moda Center where Michelle Obama is gonna be. They charge $20 for parking. We found parking over there for $3, and it's all thanks to this one right here. We still got about 30-40 minutes to kill before we go inside the center. So we're just gonna walk over, see if we can't find some pretty cool views, maybe take a couple of pictures. What can I say? It's been a pretty amazing Tuesday. I feel very recharged and rejuvenated, feel really ready to get back into the classroom tomorrow. Well, not even tomorrow, I'm taking Wednesday off too. So, hey, this is gonna be one lit week. We'll let you know if we see anything cool down by the water, but if not, we will catch you guys after Michelle Obama. Peace. What's up, y'all? It is the next day. We went to Michelle Obama last night, and let me tell you, it was one of the most amazing experiences I have ever had, and it was just so inspirational, so uplifting, and
just like in every other part of this journey, we felt like we had to be better than the best, that there was no room for error. And we felt that in the campaign. Problems, there was a lot to do. Unemployment was, going through the roof. We were in the midst of a deficit. There was a lot going on. And in that time, Barack turned things around on so many levels.
I don't know, I just got so revitalized. I got so much energy from being in a space like that, where we could just give so much space to what it's like being a person of color. For my partner, Elizabeth, what it's like being a woman of color working in a very tough space. We both have been feeling really burnt out on medical school and teaching a little bit, and to go to a space like that and to just be so affirmed and so celebrated while still learning about one of the most amazing people on this planet in Michelle Obama was so dope. And that is why it is so important to take these days off, because now I feel ready to go back to my classroom, to go back to my school, to continue to make it the place that I want it to be, and in the words of Michelle Obama, to find that flame and to keep it lit. And that's it. I'm just so excited to make some more dope content for you all, so that you can enjoy and find so much peace and value in what we're doing and what we're doing for these kids. And that's all I gotta say. I hope to see you in the next one. This has been a Woke Black Teacher. Peace. Oh, and before we left, I forgot to mention, you cannot go to Portland without stopping by at least one of the food pods where you can get awesome sushi burritos like this one. And this isn't the only thing we got coming, so stay tuned for the next time we visit Portland. This is so good.